Now, a lecturer at the Computer Engineering Department of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Professor Emmanuel Akowua, is calling for a study to trace the financial data of the citizenry to make taxation effective. His call comes on the back of government's efforts to shore up taxation revenues through the passage of the e-levy bill. Professor Akowua believes the data individuals leave in the system can be stitched together to build a tax profile to tax people efficiently instead of having a flat tax. Love FM's Kwesi Deborah speaks with him for Tech Thursday.
Professor Akowua believes the intervention can be exploited to solve most of the country's challenges with tax traceability.
Even if the person does not want to pay tax and you give the person cash. So I'll give you an example. Mr. A is a mechanic. He's worked on a car. The job is 5,000. And he says he wants cash. So nobody will be there. You withdraw the money and give it to him. Now, withdrawing the money, a certain transaction has been recorded in your name. Then, as you've taken the cash, you are going to give it to him, right? So you give him the cash. He takes the cash. He can decide that he doesn't want anybody to see, so he will not put it in any digital channel. But the interesting thing is that money is as useful to you as the value, and that is when you start spending. So the moment he starts spending, so he spends 1,000 cedis to buy something else. The recipient of that money will either put it in a Momo account, or he would also receive it and want to buy something. So all these transactions will now have traces to individuals. And these traces will become income or expenditure one way or the other, because all the channels of storage will now be clearly traceable to human beings. So what it means is that over a period of time, given the technology deployment that we would use, we can make available all this data, stitch them together, and then be able to know that, Mr. A, your income profile is this, and therefore your tax profile should be this. This is your address. Your phone number is that. So GRA can easily come after you if they want to. If they don't want to come after you, we have your digital channels. We can start deducting using, dynamic tariffs. So if your income bracket is that, next time you make Momo transactions, we can start deducting dynamically based on your income profile. This is only possible because of the data which we have made available due to the fundamentals that we are building. So then we will not need to burden everybody with a kind of average tax, or people will not have to be paying double taxes, because no matter what you do, we will know your income. On the other side, when we need to roll out social interventions and you want to benefit, and here it might be controversial, so let me say free SHS. So I take my son to school. So as I fill the forms, they ask the parents to put in their national ID. The moment I put in my national ID, automatically, based on my income, expenditure pattern, and from all sources, the system can easily know whether I'm in a particular band or not, and whether I qualify for a particular state intervention or not. So straight away, even though we are not truthful, we have put in place a system that can, reduce abuse of social, interventions.